Crypto's falling. Now, this is happening at the same time that traditional markets are actually looking pretty good. Tesla with a 10.5% day on Monday, up on an analyst raise in price target. And yet, crypto's falling. I mean, we're seeing Solana get dumped. We're seeing Bitcoin fall below 25K. We're seeing Ethereum fall as well at a very key level of support. We're seeing Cardano near 52-week lows. Actually, I think making 52-week lows. A lot of other cryptocurrencies falling as well. Is it time to sell? No. And I'm going to be telling you why that is in just a very short video here. So stay through to the end. Hit subscribe, turn that bell notification underneath the video. If you want to trade, you can check out the link down to BitGet. If you want to know what I'm buying and selling, you can check out the link to Patreon. So what's happening right now? Is it that FTX is dumping billions of dollars? No. Starting Wednesday, they can start selling, and it's like $200 million a week. So that's not enough selling pressure to cause every single cryptocurrency in the market to fall down. Of course, sometimes there is fear that goes into that where people try to dump before that happens. But remember, BlackRock, Fidelity, Invesco, all these companies, massive equity managers, are trying to get into cryptocurrency. They've made it very public that they are getting into cryptocurrency, that they want their ETFs approved, that they want to offer this to clients, that they think this has a bright future. Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, $10 trillion in assets under management. He has said that he thinks cryptocurrencies will be larger than any currency valuation out there. So he's really bullish. Does it make sense that the market would dump when traditional markets are looking pretty good? I mean, the ARM IPO is going to be a $50 billion IPO, and they had to close it early because there's so much demand. Does it make sense that the traditional markets are actually doing quite well and crypto's not doing well? Well, it is the bear market year. I'll give you that, right? Crypto chops around, goes sideways, goes up, goes down, wrecks everyone in the bear market year, in the pre-halving year. So that might be part of it. But I think what's more likely happening right now is people are loading up. People are causing the markets to fall. They're manipulating it down, causing people to get kicked out of positions, long positions destroyed, getting forced liquidations, so then they can buy back lower. And if some of the large institutions in the meantime can cause the price to go down, so that way when they offer it to clients, the clients get better returns buying at maybe 22,000, 20,000 on Bitcoin instead of 30,000 when BlackRock was announcing that they were going to offer this to clients, right? They can move the price of Bitcoin so quickly. Just a couple $1 billion of buys can cause the price to go up or down significantly. So I think that's the more likely thing to be happening right now. Now, does that mean that they're playing dirty? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, that's up to you, but this is how it goes. With any kind of large asset, people are going to manipulate it. People are going to try to short sell it. People are going to try to cause liquidations. People are going to try to do all different kinds of things to make money. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to make money. We're here to have financial freedom. That's the goal. So how do you play the game? Well, you don't get freaked out. You don't have large positions that are long or like 100x positions long or short or anything like that. If you trade, you're very careful. Maybe probably use a small amount of money to trade. And for most of us, we're just going to buy and hold long term. We use this as an opportunity, right? When we were up at 30,000 for Bitcoin, 31,000, most of us were kind of pissed off that we didn't buy more at 15.5. I remember even tweeting about that I feel, even though I had bought a lot, like I should have bought more. And I was going to hold on to that feeling and remember that. So that way, if we fell down more, I could buy more. That's what I've been doing recently. I've been buying more Bitcoin. And I think that's the way out of this. Instead of being sad that we've fallen down more, pick some up. Maybe move some assets around. If you are well diversified like me and you have a big day in some asset, maybe you take part of that position and you move it over to Bitcoin. It depends on your own situation, if you have cash or not. But I think this is a time where we can actually benefit. Warren Buffett has talked about how a lot of people treat the markets like it's a bad thing, that you constantly get updated prices for your assets. A lot of people make this a disadvantage instead of an advantage to them. They say, oh, my Bitcoin's worth 65,000. Oh, great, I'll buy more. Oh, someone's only willing to give me 55. 45, 35, 25, 15. $15,000 for my Bitcoin. I better just sell it. I want some money after all. I put 65K into it for each Bitcoin. I want at least 15 grand out of this. I can't bear to lose any more money. And it's the same Bitcoin you had at 65,000. It's just as bullish if you didn't know the price, right? If you were just looking at the asset itself, it's grown in adoption since the last bull market. More decentralization, more exahash, more security, better, I think, government outlook, better in terms of the environmental impact. KPMG talking about how Bitcoin could actually be good for the environment. And we have countries adapting. We have presidential candidates being bullish. We have large asset managers. What more could you want besides the price going up? Right? So I think that's just an important reminder that this is not a time to be selling. Don't let the market freak you out just by offering you less money for your assets, right? If you had 10 houses that were cash flowing and then someone came up and said that they would pay 100 grand for each house and then it came back 2 weeks later and then said 90 grand, you wouldn't freak out and as he moves down to 50 grand per house, say, okay, I'll finally sell it to you, right? No, you hold on to it. It's a great asset. So that is what I think most of us should be doing with cryptocurrency. Take this as an advantage. If someone is going to give you their Bitcoin at 25,000 instead of 65,000, maybe you want to pick some up. Of course, you want to stay diversified and all that. You want to make sure that you have a level head and that you are not just going to go all in at any one time. I think that's a recipe for disaster. That's how you go loopy, is you go all in at one time and then you make irrational decisions because you have a lot on the line. You're not comfortable with the risk you've taken. Comfortable when it's moving up, but when it moves down, you're not so comfortable. So I think you want to be careful of that, but I think we're going to make it through. If we see more downside, it's just a buying an opportunity. If we go up, great. And we on paper are richer, which doesn't really mean anything unless you actually take profits. So keep that in mind. Of course, you can buy Bitcoin either because you want to make more money or because you like the underlying asset and you want that freedom from government. So maybe there are some people that are more focused on that side, but I think for most of us, it's about making money. It's about hitting financial freedom and maybe having a hedge just in case the US dollar really does go kaput. Now, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.